the director of King Lear, and she would like to kind of give you a little information about acting in the play itself. Really, is it?
Thank you, Mark. I wanted to thank each and every one of you on behalf of the New Moon Theater and the producer, the actors. We're a very, very poor theater company. We're rich in talent and drive and passion, and we have no place to rehearse. And so letting us, welcoming us and allowing us to work here has meant so much. It's so wonderful when a group decides to support the arts in this country. We need a lot of support. And so I thank you so much. Our play, when we finally get it up on its feet for opening night, will be roughly over 2 hours. And for every minute of stage time, there needs to be an hour of rehearsal. So we need over 200 hours. So the actors come in after working their full times, and sometimes there are 3 or 4 jobs at night, and start to rehearse on that 200 hours. And so the minute and 20 seconds-ish, when a very long fight for stage represents, actually you guys have been working on that more than an hour. And, you know.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah, I can testify to that.
This takes more than an hour per minute of stage time. I won't talk too long. I just wanted to let you know just how very grateful we are and how very vital it is for the arts to have space so that they can pursue the excellence. And we don't just lap it together, or else you would need to move off the front row. I want to...
When does the show open?
The show opens April 6th.
It's a Good Friday to open.
A Good Friday to open. Theater and the Holy Days go way back together. I don't know if you know that, but be happy to answer questions afterwards. But they're like this. Theater in the Holy Days, the first theater in the Middle Ages, was during Holy Week. And so we have a long tradition that goes back. So yes, it will be a very Good Friday. And we open at Theater Works April 6th. And we run for 3 weekends. This is a play that most people never get to see performed live in their life. And most actors don't get a chance to be in it because it's considered impossible to put together. But we have made it possible because of some really great actors. I don't want to talk too much longer. I'm going to let one of the actors say a little, then these fellows will say a little, and then we'll have the fun part, right? No audience participation.
We tried to get some volunteers, we couldn't find them.
I want to introduce to you one of the actors that makes this production possible. In order to do this play, you have to have a King Lear, and you have to have a Gloucester that represent the older generation. Otherwise, how would the younger generation have anyone to turn on? Right? So just for a few words, I want to introduce a beautiful, most excellent, I'm a big fan of a beloved actor from the community, Bennett Wood.
Thank you, Jerry. This is kind of a full circle for me. Some of you who are closer to my age may remember an organization called the Memphis Shakespeare Festival. We perform the play every spring on usually the week of Shakespeare's birth in April at the University of Memphis, and it was a joint production between
Just move a little bit.
You're under that.
Sorry, you're under that.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
It was a joint production of the University of Memphis, or Memphis State as it was then, and a community organization. So it was a mixture of community and college actors. And it lasted about 15 years, and it was great. And I was in about 10 of their shows, including King Lear. But in that time, I played one of these guys. And now I'm playing his father. These are my 2 sons in the play. And I played this one, the wicked one, in about 1961, I think. And I want to tell you that the sword fight that we did then was nothing like what these guys are doing it now. We didn't have a good fight coach. And we had a sword fight that was carefully staged to be 7 strike, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I was not very good at that either. So it was pitiful. These guys are terrific. I think you will enjoy seeing what they do. But we all do this because we love it, because we love Shakespeare. And I really miss the old Shakespeare days, and I wish that could come back so that every young Memphis actor would have an opportunity once a year to be in a Shakespeare play, to audition and perhaps be in a Shakespeare play. It's a vital part of our heritage. You will hear so much of this play that you've already heard in lines here and there. The great line, of course, is how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. From Lear. But anyway, these two guys are great, and I'm proud of my two sons, even they do fight once in a while.
Thanks, Bennett. And now here's the boys.
Legitimate.
Good voice. The
Legitimate.
good voice.
I just want to reiterate what Joe said before. It's actually, Bill and I were mentioning this before, what a delight and pleasure and honor it is to have this amazing rehearsal space. It's made all the difference. And so again, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. To provide a little bit of backstory, he's the bastard son, I'm the legitimate son. And in the course of the show, he tries to upend me and comes very, well, I don't know, maybe he does upend me. We'll find out.
I also try to upend my father, but it's not my fault, and I'm a good person. That's all I have to say, other than don't try this at home, because we really...
What are your names?
Oh, my name...
In real life.
My real life name is Dylan Atkins, and I am playing Edmund the Bastard.
In my real life role, I'm Michael Belinsky, and in the play, I'm Edgar. Thank you.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's see a little bit of this.
This is not part of the play.
That'd be funny though. Maybe keep it in.
What's he that speaks for Edmund, Earl of Gloucester?
Himself? What sayest thou to him?
Thou art a traitor, false to thy gods, thy brother, and thy father. Say thou no, thou liest.
Back do I toss these treasons to thy head. This sword of mine shall give them instant way, where they will rest forever. What you have charged me with, that I have done, and more, much more, the time will let it out. 'Tis past, and so am I. But what art thou that hast this fortune on me?
No less in blood than thou art, Edmund. My name is Edgar, and thy father's son. The gods are just.
The wheel has come full circle. I am here.
Band-aids.
I know you want to get back to the cake and the coffee and all that good fellowship, but do you have any questions for me or Bennett? Or do we need this?
Yeah.
Yeah, to get it on the tape.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Who teaches you to do this?
We we have an excellent
We have an excellent fight choreographer who's a student at the U of M. He's a third-year MFA Masters in Fine Arts director, Chris Carter. And he has an assistant, Sean Carter. They're Carter and Carter, the fight experts. And they've come in and worked with us many hours. Actually, Chris has sought me out, and we've done some one-on-one detail work. And Dylan, I'll let you speak for yourself in terms of your experience with fight choreography.
I was trained with a very, very famous movement choreographer, Susan Kritzberg. And I've also had a little training from Chris Carter, and so I'm actually very well trained with these.
And our fight choreographer is certified through the American Society of Fight Directors and Choreographers. There was another question.
Not gonna forget to give the bandage to him.
Well, see, he's a bad boy, so we're not, he does get a kiss. We weren't able to bring the girl, but right before he dies, she's not a nice girl either. They found each other during the play. He gets a kiss, which is sort of like a Band-Aid, and then he dies. We don't get no Band-Aid. Anybody else? No? Well, yes? No? Mark, let you tie it up?
Yeah. This has been kind of exciting, hasn't it? Can we give them a hand again, please? I would like to give my condolences to Dorothy Finster. She's over here panic struck. Oh my God, they're going to get her. They're going to get her. And I said, I don't think so. I don't think so. But on behalf of Central Christian Church, and we'd like to thank you for taking the time to do this. These actors, and I can testify how long it takes personally to put on a show, and they've been up here, just not every night, but a lot of nights, up at Walker Hall, yeah, and rehearsing like something.
Dorothy was saying it looked so close, didn't it? It looked so close. We could run it 4 more times, though, if you wanted to. And it would look the same. It's meant to look that dangerous. It looks close, and that means they're doing their job. But it's supposed to make you feel like that. But trust me, if we could run it 4, by the time we kept running it, you'd get bored like a roller coaster. But every part of it, and at any moment they could stop on a dime. So I don't want you to be scared.
Okay. Again, thank you, and if you have a chance to have some cake with us, thank you again.